Nonetheless.
Wow, and daring for them to go for it. Yeah.
6:15 right now.
So you've got Mark Zuckerberg and the Pope coming up, right?
Yeah, and actually before that, what do you guys think about life in outer space? Do you guys believe in it? Do you think there's something out there?
Oh, I
do.
I think that there may be other beings somewhere out there.
Okay, so there, researchers are thinking there might be too. A radio telescope in Russia that's responsible for detecting strong signals in space appears to have detected something. The signal is from a star 95 light years away from Earth. Scientists in Russia discovered it a year ago, and the greater scientific community is now learning about it. Now, the signal comes from a galaxy with a sun about the same size of ours, and at least one planet the size of Neptune, so much, much bigger, about the size of 4 Earths. Experts believe it's too early to know exactly what the signal means or even precisely where it came from. And researchers say they need to monitor the target for a longer period of time. Okay, Julie, now to the story that you were excited about, the Mark Zuckerberg story. So he was in Italy this week. He was visiting the Pope, and if you're visiting the Pope, you might bring him a present, right? Okay, so if you're a tech CEO, you might even give the Pope a drone or dress up in a suit for once. Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg gave the Pope a model of Aquila, which is a solar-powered aircraft. Now, Facebook hopes to use that drone in developing countries to give people their internet access. Guys, the actual drone is really big. I mean, the wingspan is larger than a Boeing 373. It weighs a little less than a car, and it can stay up in the air for months. So it's really cool. And Mark Zuckerberg has said it's really his goal by 2020 to give everyone internet access. He was specifically talking to the Pope about, how to bring tech to poor communities.
Yeah, sure. No, I mean, I think it's a lofty but a laudable goal, and it doesn't hurt Facebook either, does it?
I know, great publicity for
And in the meantime, we can probably get sweeping shots of Sistine Chapel.
And so there's that.
Right. Yeah, the Pope, he's probably out there with the remote control. Maybe.
All right, Zohreen, thanks so much. Appreciate
Thank you, Zohreen.
For us at 8:46, here's Zohreen.
Hi, guys.
Hacking.
Yeah, but okay, before that, do you guys think there could be life in outer space?
No.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so
What do
there's
you
some
mean by
researchers.
life? What do you mean by life?
Like
Microcosms?
water?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Oh, you mean like people who look like us?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, so, just listen to
got
the
that
story.
new planet.
So,
Maybe,
a radio telescope in Russia that's responsible for detecting the strong signals in space appears to have detected something else. The signal is from a star 95 light years away from Earth, but it's still unclear if it's alien life or just noise. So apparently it was detected last year, but the greater scientific community is just learning of it now. It appears to be coming from a galaxy with a sun the same size of ours and at least one planet the size of Neptune, which is like 4 times bigger than Earth. Russian experts believe it's too early to know exactly what the signal means or even precisely where it came from. Okay, so this next story I really love. If you're visiting the Pope, you guys, you might bring him a present or something, right? A little gift. Well, if you're a tech CEO, you might give the Pope a drone. So Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg gave the Pope a model of Aquila, which is a solar-powered aircraft. Facebook hopes to use that drone in developing countries to give people their internet access.
Does the Holy Father have his own page? Does he?
I don't know. I just know he has a Twitter account, right?
Yeah, he has a Twitter account.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he does have a Twitter account. I don't know about Facebook. That's an interesting question.
Or Instagram.
Does he like drones? But I don't know. But the real drone is pretty big. It weighs less than a car, but the wingspan is bigger than a Boeing 737. You guys, so they actually met so Mark Zuckerberg could discuss how to use tech to help poor people, which is a huge, concern of the Pope's. And Mark Zuckerberg's goal is to get internet access for everyone by 2020. So hence the drone, providing
back to
internet
this,
access.
Very ambitious.
Signs of life. Some people question if there are signs of life here.
Depends on the day,
and
hour.
when we talk about, we always picture somebody who looks like us, but a little different.
Really? I don't
ET,
picture that at all.
right?
But maybe it's just some kind of like paramecium or something we don't recognize.
Like a bacteria or...
Well, in that case, yes, I believe in it.
All right,
but
thank you.
I do not believe. I don't believe in like a
You don't think there's
person.
like a guy named Merv?
I want to believe in it.
All right.
Not like your cousin Marvin or anything. Thanks, Zohreen.
Okay. Let's go to Zohreen.
Good morning, Zohreen.
Hi, guys. Good morning. Okay, so even criminals, they want to look camera ready on the news, right? Tell you how one fugitive's concern for her looks got her caught, though.
And all right, Zohreen is here.
Hi, guys.
All over social media. What's up?
Okay, so I love this story, and one of the reasons is it reminds me a little bit of that Anthony Weiner story, how just narcissism and social media can get you in so much trouble.
And it's a marriage made in hell.
It really is. Okay, so we're talking about this one criminal, and sometimes, criminals make it too easy to get caught. especially if they leave a social media trail for the police, right? Okay, so 18-year-old Amy Sharp escaped a correctional facility in Australia. She was on the run, but police couldn't find her. They even supplied her mugshot to the media so that news stations could help. Okay, so here's the thing. Amy didn't appear to like her mugshot, clearly. I mean, it's a terrible photo. So she, or someone using the Facebook account Amy Sharp, posted a more attractive photo with the comment, "Can you use this photo, please? And thank you, yours truly, Amy Sharp." Much better photo. The post got tens of thousands of likes. It also got Amy back into a pair of handcuffs. Police were either able to track her information from her Facebook account or just the resemblance from the new photo, to find her, which I think is hilarious.
Do we know, did she do that or did somebody else do it?
We're not sure yet. But here's the thing. I mean, a lot of people in jail, they have cell phones, right? Mm-hmm. So who knows? Maybe she had her cell phone. She posted it. We don't know if it was actually her or not. It appears to be, though. Okay, so take a listen to this next video.
I have never heard such emotion in the alphabet.
So this is Violet. She's a preschooler in Louisiana, 2 years old. Apparently when her mom picks her up from school every day, she first performs for her. She sings the alphabet sometimes. And apparently she learned the songs from her mom, too. Roxy, this is what you have to look forward to.
I like it.
Mom says we're always playing music in our house and dancing with the kids. You guys, this video has gotten millions of views. And the girl is so cute. Apparently she skips out on a lot of letters, too. But it doesn't even matter. It's so
You're grading
adorable.
her on letters? She's 2 years old.
When you're cute like that,
I'm just saying, it's not perfect. It's just adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's an interesting story, somewhat related to what you do here. Our parents already know that kids find iPads mesmerizing. But now, as John Oliver would say, it's a fact. Mm-hmm. It's a fact. A new French study says iPads and tablets are as good as sedatives in calming kids down before surgery. The team studied kids ages 4 to 10 years old. Those who got medication had the same amount of anxiety, right, as the kids who played the game. So they both had the same amount of anxiety.
So it made no difference.
No. Hang on. We're not there yet. What? Doctors found the subsequent anesthesia was more effective on the kids who had been playing the games than the kids who didn't play the games. In other words, it already got them anesthetized.
That makes sense.
And their anxiety relieved somewhat because they were playing the games. The report presented at the World Congress of Anesthesiologists.
Probably makes them a little drowsy, too. Staring at that screen, you know?
And who knows